think I'm a little blurry out here. It's came a rain and I thought I'd come out here and enjoy it for a minute and check out the kittens and the cats. Yeah, it started out not raining. Well, it did here. It didn't in Knoxville. Today, my husband and I had date day. You talking about getting up early. I may get up when Eli goes to school, make sure he's got what he needs and all that, but I'll lay back down. And he takes them to school. Well, this morning, not only did I get up for Eli, I had to hurry up, get my shower, get dressed, and be ready to go to Knoxville because my husband had senior ball this morning at 9 o'clock. And we lived probably a good 40 minutes from there on a good day. Today was a good day. And it rained up here. It wasn't raining there. But when we got there, yeah, it came windy. And I didn't take a jacket. And you know me and my dresses, I wore a dress. Sometimes I'll wear crops, but most of the time I wear dresses. And it was cold on me. My head can't take that wind. Like right now, I don't have a cold breeze, and I can hear the water falling, and yeah, crickets in my ears that I hear all the time. I forget what they called it, but yeah, and medication for the rest of my life, no. I didn't want to do that, so I put up with the crickets in my ears. Watching that cat. But anyway, it got real cold and Kenny was still at the car because I had to walk to the bathroom. And they had some chairs there and I was going to sit under the thing in case it rained. And I sat there and I was freezing. So I went back to the car. He was getting ready to meet me up there, and I said, "Do you have a jacket?" He said, "No." He didn't have a jacket, and I said, "I might have to sit in the car," and about that time it started raining. Bless his heart, he got to play ball because it rained, and then it slacked off, and it rained a little hard for a little bit, but at least I was with him. That was the main thing. And I was his chauffeur today. I was his Uber. When he was younger, you would not have caught him letting me drive. Sometimes now, he hands me the key. So I told him, that's all right. I'll just sit in the car and I'll work on some videos I about got ready for you all. My brain, slow. And while I was sitting in there drinking my coffee, Michelle called me and wanted to know if her daddy was playing ball. She was outdoor dashing. And I said, yeah, I'm with him. And she didn't tell me that she was heading that way. She just said she was on the other end of town. She might make it that way before we got gone. She didn't know. Next thing I know, she's calling me, turning on the road we're on, and she gets to see both of us. We got our hugs, yeah. Tuesday when Kenny come home from ball, he said, I didn't get to see Michelle today. She didn't make it over there. And I told him, I said, a lot of times it depends on where she door dashes because Knoxville is a big place, and he's playing ball on the east end. He didn't even lose me to Dollar Tree today because they closed down the Dollar Tree close to the ball field. How dare they? I've got 4 cats here now. 4 cats, 4 kittens. Yeah. But, so we got to talk to her, give her big old hugs, and then she decided she better get back to work because she door dashes and she has a set goal each day when she does work what she wants to do, and she was getting close to it. She wanted to get it done in case it got worse weather-wise. Got a car coming. Our neighbor. Oh, there's one of the cats. Yeah, there you are. They got to put in an appearance. So we were happy for that. She asked what we were doing the rest of the day, and I said, honey, I really don't know. And I really didn't. But we wound up going to Austin's for buffet. That's Kenny's, well, mine too, and Mama's hooked on it. And I believe I took Heather one time, and Tammy's not been yet. And I'm not sure about the rest of my friends, but we like Austin's Buffet and Grill in Knoxville, Tennessee, off of Merchants Road. So we went there, and because of worrying about traffic, I came up the back way through Clinton, through Claxton and Clinton and stuff. But on the way to the restaurant, I'll get it right now. On the way to the restaurant, I said, if I find this one place called Ladies of Charity, you're going to see it in the video tonight, Ladies of Charity. If I can find it, do you care if we stop? And he said no, and I said, no, not Ladies of Charity, I'm sorry, Finders Keepers. Because Finders Keepers I go to going to Michelle's, but it's a smaller store. This one's a big store, a big store. And I just wanted to see what else they might have. I don't even remember if I bought anything there last week. I've got my little collection of stuff from the stores we went to, but I've not showed it to you yet. So I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, he didn't find anything he wanted. He actually went back to the car, but I found a few little knickknacks, and I'll talk about it more when I do a haul video, because there will be a thrift haul video coming up of several things I've gotten over time. But then we went to eat, and then we had to come home the back way because of the interstate and go to Tractor Supply. That was date day. When you're young, date days at night, date nights, because you work all day. When you get old and you're in bed at the crack of dawn, crack of dusk, yeah, date days are better. But getting back to Michelle, I met up with her a little over a week ago for Mother-Daughter Day. We've not had one of those in forever. Mom and Connie, Mom, Connie, and I, we have Mother-Daughter Days a lot, but with Michelle being with two younger kids and working and stuff, we have days that we get together, but not a day that we get together, just me and her. And so she worked that morning, and we met up, and anybody that's familiar with Knoxville, we hit the thrift stores on Central Avenue Pike between Bruin Road, or Dutch Valley Road in Knoxville, and Broadway in Knoxville. We hit that part of Central Avenue, the thrift stores, the vintage stores, and we was going to go to the Friezo, but because we got sidetracked and winded up in another part of town, we have to do that at another time. Friezo's they had one in Halls when we first got together, Michelle, when she was little, to go with us, when she was able to eat the ice cream. They had great banana splits, soft served ice cream. They had Friezo onion rings. I don't remember. I probably ate either a hamburger or a hot dog from them at times. I don't know, but we said we'd save that for another Mother-Daughter Day. But tonight, I'm just going to take you in for a glimpse of a lot of the different stores we went to. A lot of them had music in them, so I had to really watch. But I try to name all of them. And if you ever come to Knoxville, that would be a good area to go to, especially since Kenny and I went back to Finders Keepers, my second trip at this particular one, and I was happy with it. So I just want to share a little bit of our window shopping. I have a few little things, you'll see them later. But see if you see anything that you like.
I bought this at Walmart for $5.
It smells great.
Love this stuff.
That smells good. But we're here at the Community Links thrift store, and I asked Michelle if she's been here yet, and she said no, she's waiting on me.
Been waiting on you.
It says buy $30 and get $5 off clothing. They got some pretty dresses, Hank. That pretty dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got.
Really, they're all pretty. I like the one that has the bow on the back.
Oh, the little flower.
Yeah.
You seen the bunny in the window?
Oh, well, this place is big. They got a lot of housewares.
Yeah.
Sherry would like that iron. It's
She don't
pink.
need that either.
She don't need it, but it's pink.
How's she doing?
I haven't heard.
I'm on merchants earlier, but I didn't.
I haven't been to that one in a little bit. I like that gingerbread
That's where I found
house.
that bee bowl.
Yeah, I had no clue they had a second finders keepers.
No, I thought we just had that one by the house.
We're gonna go in and see what they got. It already looks spacious, don't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty, Michelle.
That is pretty.
That vase, flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I think we hit the jackpot of thrift stores today.
Check out the tutu.
Huh?
Check out the tutu behind you.
They got one.
Check out the tutu behind you.
You want the tutu?
No, I don't know.
Oh, look at all the mannequins back there.
Oh, yeah.
Body Farm. Hey, Michelle.
What's this?
Michelle.
What's this?
Yeah, it's a fondue set, isn't it?
I don't know. It just said vintage.
I think it's like a fondue.
It's $12.
You put the
Candle
heat
or
down
thing.
there, right there, and it keeps things warm. It is pretty. I was going to show you. I found some body parts
You found what?
in the kitchen stuff. Told you I found body parts.
Somebody lost some arms.
Wonder what that is. The arms are supposed to be in there. Classic Wonder Mold. I've never seen that before. Have you?
No.
Yeah, I'm not that much into the clothes. I just kind of going through. But we're going to go back here and see what's on this back wall.
I don't need it.
Wow, you can't beat that. Oh, it is the nursery set.
I don't need it.
Now, that's something we would have used for Eli, I know.
I
But
would have used it for one of my girls.
We use monkeys instead, remember?
Yeah, I would have used it for hers.
I like these lamps. I just don't need them. Back in the day, that's what we used for cassettes and
I remember.
stuff.
Look at my notebook. It's got CDs on it.
Mid-Mod Collective. I remember those chairs. You got Tweety. Where'd you find him?
Advance. When I went to go get a new battery that morning.
What'd you say they serve over here?
They said Wild Love Bakehouse or something. I read the
Here's
side
a
of the
sale too, look.
Yep.
Greens 15, 25, and 35.
Yep.
That stood out when I
Yeah,
came
those are
in.
really pretty.
It's pretty in here. I already make it somewhere where they have the vintage clothing and the housewares.
Everything, yeah.
Huh?
Everything.
They got everything.
Fill up that bowl.
Yeah. $21.
Oh, look here.
I remember those. For $2.50, Michelle, if you want it.
No, hold it.
Uh-huh.
It's plastic.
I know. 38 pieces for $3.50. I'll sell for $2.50. Papa. That's pretty.
I know.
New Moon Rising Gifts and Goods.
Yeah, let's check it out. Why do I have changing that part?
Don't it?
Yeah.
Look at the mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
I know she can. I love the smell of the incense.
Be weird.
I like that. To be weird. One thing about it, it's a good, smell good store.
No, yeah, it smells good.
Hmm. That's pretty, Michelle, that pendant.
The what?
The pendant. But we're going to the Ladies of Charity thrift shop. What'd you say it was called? Ladies of Charity thrift shop and emergency assistance.
Yep, that's what the sign says.
We heard this is a good store. Nice and big in here, isn't it? You going that way? Well, I guess we do need to start at the beginning. $50% off of $75 for the set.
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
No, it's like
For somebody that
$42.50.
needs one. Now this is vintage. Or it looks it to me. Don't it? This right here looks older.
Would suit you?
It's vintage.
Yeah.
It's mid-range furniture is what it says. It's $225. I told you it's vintage.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a bad deal. I don't think the chairs go with that table. But for a set.
Right.
This one's half off. This one's just $75 half off. That's a good deal. $10 each for those chairs.
So what?
$10 each for those chairs is good if that's your style.
Yeah.
It's called Sandra B's Thrifting. Is that what you said?
Sandra Bees.
Sandra B's. Look, that's cute.
Yeah, be careful. You won't have me sound like on me on there.
Michelle, now you know you need those shoes.
Those ain't gonna fit my feet.
Huh?
They ain't gonna fit my feet.
They've really got it filled up.
I had some jewelry like that.
You had some jewelry like that?
Yeah, Premier jewelry.
Premier?
Yeah.
Finding a few items, aren't we, Michelle? Not many, but a few. We didn't hit any more thrift stores after that last clip you seen because Michelle was thrifted out. I was wore out. So we decided we'd go toward Hall's. They had a Goodwill and a Carms. We drive over there, kind of rest up. We stopped and got lunch at Bel Air in Halls, Tennessee. That's someplace about once a week, once every 2 weeks. We'd meet up with her daddy on Fridays. And we'd have lunch at Bel Air. That's back when we were younger and working. Michelle was a teenager. Sometimes she'd go with me. Sometimes she'd just meet up with us when she got a little older. And when we moved up here, she would meet up with them because it was a little bit too far for me to go. I've got Lexi wanting me to quit. She wants out. She didn't want out earlier here, so I'm going to have to get off of here. But I just wanted to share a little bit of what me and Michelle seen on Central Avenue Pike at the different stores. It feels good to get with the people you love and do things with them. I don't get to do it near enough. Sometimes health-wise, sometimes time-wise, money-wise. Mainly because I get tired easy. And I just like being home. If everybody just come here and visit, we'd sit out here and talk. Like me and Mom and Connie do when my brother comes in. That's the kind of get-togethers that I like. Matter of fact, Michelle came here Sunday and we did just that, not sitting here. The kids got to play with the cats and go check the animals out and the little chicks, and we made brunch. Yeah. Or I try to have most of it ready by the time they got here so we could just enjoy chilling. And it was nice. So if you get a chance to do that, it helps your spirit. It does. And we have a great daughter, and we love her very much. And I can't wait for our next road trip, our day trip. I already know where we're going. It's just when. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll talk soon.